course I've done this all kinds of wrong really, because by using the film camera rather than the Sony, the digital one, I'm not really going to be able to show you many of the settings that I do. But this is the Fujica that's got a broken light meter, so a little bit of guesswork. Yeah, a little bit of guesswork, but using the triangle, so it's ISO 400 film, so that's already set. We'll see what F numbers we've got available, and obviously shutter speed is going to be our main variable. And I've got the light meter app on my phone, so I'll give us a little bit of a clue. It's quite handy, quite simple. So I think if we start with those swans or geese, whatever they are. Right, if I bring the light meter up, hopefully you can see that. So you can just see there's a little dot in the middle of it, hopefully. So we've set our ISO and locked it at 400. I think it's 4.5 biggest aperture. So you can tell that it's now metering on that dot. So if I put it in the sky, it puts it up to a shutter speed of 4,000, 1/4000th of a second. But being an old analog camera, it doesn't go that high. It only goes to 1,000, I think. So we're going to have to move that. See, an aperture of an F number of 9 is taking us to 750 shutter speed. So that's giving us a rough clue. So we already know that we're going to have to close that F number down in order to get a shutter speed we can actually use. Won't be an issue on the Sony, but it is what it is. So we've got on here, what have we got? So we've got F numbers go 4.5 to 22. Our shutter speeds go up to 1000. You can see that little inset window. I think that the ISO is set at 400. ISO and ASA are both similar things apparently. The numbers are interchangeable. So the swans are on the move. I'm going to set my ISO 400. I'm going to set an aperture of 11, put that dot on the swans, and it's giving me 250, 300. So I don't have a 300, so it's going to be 250. We'll set that to 250. And I think this is possibly a better angle anyway, rather than straight on. So as with all film cameras, wind it on. And then we're going to, with this one, this is our zoom in and out, and our focusing ring goes this way. And it is 80 to 200, as I wasn't sure earlier. Okay, let's give it a go. Okay, so that's the settings. These numbers on the, you see how well it's made, look, it's syncing. These numbers actually are the range as well, so infinity never really works. So go to infinity, then bring it down a bit. Or if you're really good at estimated distances, you can set it. So theoretically, if I set that at 2, and then get 2 meters away from that hedge, technically it should be in focus. And that's very much like the Kodak Retinet that I used last week. That has focal ranges. There's no in-camera focusing. You assess what you're taking a photo of and set it to one of the ranges which are predefined on the focus ring. Let's try another one. Get your head out the water. How long could a swan stay underwater for? Asking for a friend. So with those barge boats and the path, that could be what's called a leading line. I'm not sure. Let's have a look. And by having the zoom function, it reduces the width of it and makes the, I don't know what to call it, focal distance longer. Is that the right term? I don't know. So let's get the light meter out again. So that's saying at f11, that's saying 1/25. Or if we go to, let's go to 5.6 and see what it says. So 1/500. Let's try that then. Okay, so we said 5.6, 5.6 and 500. So this is going to be an infinity out of it. Cool, that'll be a good one if it works out. So this is a 24 frame camera. So we're at 9 at the minute. So we're at 15 frames to go on this one. See, because this starts at 80mm, I'm struggling at 80mm to fit it all in. It's not actually fitting in the frame. So reverse it a bit. Div. I should probably put somewhere in this my usual disclaimer. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. Might sound like it is, but I don't. The other thing with this Fujica is because the meter doesn't work in, there's no batteries in here, and the only batteries are for the meter. So because the meter doesn't work, it doesn't need batteries, which means you don't have to worry about the camera dying on you, which is nice. Again, because of the wide lens, not getting it in. Still not getting it in, and now the tree's going to get in the way. Oh, that just gets it. Try a bit more, see if I can get it with that tree. No, tree's in the way. So F11 is saying 1,000. Right, fair enough. So we'll set it to F11, set it to 1,000. already wound it on this time. Quick shot because there's someone coming in. There we go. Light meter on it. Let's go for see how low we can get. So we've got 4.5. That's saying 500. Let's give it a go. So change to 4.5. Change to 500. One down, let's try portrait one. Again, struggling with that. Being too close. So here, I don't know if you can see it, got the edge there, the edge there, the foreground, mid-ground. Trolley is the actual centre of it all. Let's see what happens. No, look, we're witnessing the Sunny 16 rule. So the f16, the ISO at 400, the shutter speed should match your ISO, which is, give or take, 376, that's 400, so that's there, right in action. And of course I don't have 400 on here. So let's try f-stop 11. And it's put 1,000. Try that. So f-stop 11, set that to 1,000, wind is on. That's nice. If it wasn't an 80mm lens, I could get quite a nice portrait there, but as it is, we're trying to accommodate the rule of thirds a bit there. But again, struggling with this 800. I know it's got its place, but hey, we'll see. I could work with using the railings as a leading line. Right, let's put the light meter. Let's try and knock that down. We've got 8. Let's try 8. Put it right on there. It's saying 500. So it's on that. Set it to 8.
and I just got way too into cameras. No photography degree, no fancy studio, just a guy with a shutter button and an obsession with shiny kit. This is I'm a camera guy now, trying every camera and accessory, one mistake at a time.